In this video, I open big box store multi-packs so you don't have to, or maybe you want to. Video. I appreciate you. I'm Tony from You Got Me Monologuing, and I'm going to open up some more of these Walmart multi-pack comic multi-packs. Opened up about a dozen of them a week ago, threw that video up. You could see all the results. I call them the box store. They're not really Walmart packs anymore. We call them the Walmart exclusives, but they're being found in other chains around here in the Chicagoland area. There's a chain called Meijer that's carrying them as well, which is just another grocery slash box store. So I'm going to call them box store multi-packs. Before we go any further, let me go ahead and get this set up real quick. There we go. And so we're going to do the same thing where we're going to open up the packs, and then down in the bottom I'm going to show you the value via cover price. So let's get started. All right. So I'm going to start right here. Venom number 1, Venom Lethal Protector number 1 is going to be the first book on the list. Let's take a look and see what we get in this pack. You're going to notice a theme as we run through these. If you like this kind of content, go ahead and let me know in the comments. Feel free to like, subscribe. If you look down in the description, you'll see my Twitch link where we stream twice a week. And if you guys like this enough and want me to do this live on Twitch, I'm happy to do that there as well. So let's take a look and see what we got. Now, most of these books I'm not keeping. I'm going through, I'm finding ones that I do like and I want to keep. Ooh, look at that. Ugliness right there. A little bend and color rub, which is disappointing, but, oh, God, and shredded at the bottom. This is a terrible, terrible copy of this. I was going to say I'll put this in Whatnot, but I don't think it even is worth it. So, Venom Lethal Protector 1. Ben Reilly, Spider-Man. God, this one is all chewed up. Every corner is chewed up. I'm waiting to get my approval to sell on Whatnot, and once I do, I'm going to be putting a lot of these variants that I don't keep. This one will stay in my collection. I'm a big Spider-Man collector, so that will definitely stay with me. And then Black Widow 13 variant edition, Intel, Legacy number 53. It's a nice looking book there. It's the very 80s Natasha look. Very, very 80s. I dig it. It's a good looking comic. But again, this pack is just the absolute worst. Every corner is crunched. I can press them. I will press them. When I sell them, what I plan on doing on Whatnot, I'm not even going to look those three up because, well, you know what? Let's do it. Let's take a look at them. Venom Lethal Protector, we know that one is not in the system yet. So let's take a quick look for Ben Reilly Spider-Man. Anyway, I plan on offering free pressing to any book that sells for $25 or more. R-E-I-L-L-Y. Issue number 1. Ben Reilly Spider-Man number 1, 7 variants. This is the Dan Jurgens design variant, 1 in 10. Okay. $6 book. And then Black Widow 13. Take a look at that one too. Look at the variant cover for this. $4 from Rafael Pimentel. So there we go. I've already got this, the Mike McCone variant from this. Not a very big selling book. Let's see if they got Lethal Protectorate. Venom Lethal Protector. Issue number 1. 11 variants. Yep, still do not have it listed. Not this cover, at least. Bill Sienkiewicz. I might have to pick one of those up. Not a huge comic, $4.59. Overall, we would have gotten our value out of this if the entire run of them hadn't been crunched. That is disappointing to say the least. All right, let's move on to the next pack, shall we? Which is, surprise, surprise, Venom. This one is the regular series, issue number 2. So our Tuesday night streams, if you're interested in joining us on Twitch, are generally, it's, you got me monologuing. It's me, my kid, and 2 of my good friends, and we're sitting around talking about all things nerdy. So we're not going to have one this week because we're prepping for Gen Con, but we will return probably in 2 weeks. So Venom number 2. That is a pretty badass cover. Venom number 2. Let's take a quick look. This is the Hitch. It is a variant edition of the basic cover. Nothing listed yet. $7.33 book. Shang-Chi, Meet the New Iron Man. What? Shang-Chi number 5. I'm going to guess it's a $3 comic. That's a little U cover. It's in good shape. $3.20. Well, that Michael Cho 1 in 50 is pretty sweet. And then The Trial of Magneto, number 2. I saw that issue 200 of X-Men, Uncanny X-Men, has started a trend because of the what we saw in San Diego, or what was seen in San Diego. I didn't see it. The Trial of Magneto was a big storyline back in the 80s. He got to go and take over Xavier School, $2.84 book. So nothing spectacular there. That one was a little disappointing. But these will go into my whatnot sale of variants and, you know, my Walmart books essentially is what it comes down to. Wow, my God. Can you guys see that? Look at that. Look at that. These are probably the worst batch I have opened. And I've opened plenty of these. All right, so Venom 5. Is that the same? No, it's Venom 2. Let's take a look at Venom number 5 now. Brian Hitch regular. 9 different, of course, nothing to that. Not many of the variants. You got the Gabriel Del Auto Virgin going for 20. The 1 in 25 is going for 20. Yeah, you got a couple of them that are going for fair value, but this is certainly not one of them, and it's certainly not a 9.8. Sword 10. God, this has been the worst of these pulls I've had so far. This isn't. There we go. Stefano Caselli cover, $3.73. And Avengers Forever. 1. I think I've seen something on this. Aaron Cooter from December. All right, an $8.20 book. Nothing spectacular there. But once again, all up and down the spine. Look at that. Definitely be getting some pressing out of this, or going to be pressing. God, I can't even. Oh, it looks like they've stopped putting the little codes in there. All right. It's the first time I've seen this book out there. Toxin #1. I have not seen this book in a Walmart pack yet. The last year. So let's start there. Extreme Carnage Toxin. #1, $3.38 book. Walmart, $2.66 book. All right. I'm taking a bath so far. I have barely been able to break even on the value, and that's assuming that I sell them for $3 $3 a piece. All right, Toxin #1. Trials of Ultraman 3. Oh my God, this can't get worse. What in the hell? This is a variant. Oh, okay. 1 in 25 kaiju variant. $16 book. All right. And it's in good shape. Unlike everything else. You got a little bit of staple stress there, but a quick press will take care of that. Oh, nope. Free marginal digital content offer right there. So why did this one not have? Was it this one that didn't have it, or was it? All right, we got some anti-venom in this book. Oh, there's a right there. All right, and then lastly, New Mutants #21. It's a decent looking cover, at the very least. Standard cover, no variant, $4 book. Okie dokie, Artichoke. I am not a happy camper right now. I think this next one is the last of the Marvel packs that I bought. Yeah, everything else is going to be DC. Should have saved my money for Gen Con, I swear. All right, so Kate Bishop, Hawkeye, Kate Bishop #1. Down, bring it into view for you. Let's take a look. Todd Nuck Walmart variant. No price on there. It is not a variant in name only, however. Whereas it's a completely different cover than what you have for the standard. Most of these variants aren't really variants. They're variants in name only. Maybe a little bit of color difference, maybe but it's the same cover as the standard for the most part. X-Men Legends 8. Okay. Larry Hama book with Billy Tan as the artist. It's not a reprint as I would have thought it might have been. It's just a retelling of an old story. Okay, I can live with that. X-Men Legends 8. Not a variant cover that I can see. Yep. $3.60 book. Woohoo! Darkhold Iron Man Connecting Variant 1. Okay. I did pick up Darkhold Spider-Man in one of these books. Connecting cover, $3.54. Second most expensive of all of them, but nobody really cares. So, the only thing that I've got saving my ass here is I get these at a discount. But man, that was brutal. Let's take a look at some DC and see if we can't do a little bit better with these. Suicide Squad #1, Infinite Frontier. I picked this one up because this book down here, this white one, I'm very curious. I got a couple of books in here that don't quite follow the normal pattern. So I'm very curious to see if they're variants or what they could be. I've had some pretty good luck pulling variants out of these DC packs. Pulled some really nice stuff. All right, let's take a look here. All right, Suicide Squad 1. All right. March of last year. All right, 451, not horrible. All right. Superman versus Imperious Lex. Imperious Lex 1. Oh, this is #2, actually. All right, standard cover. Okay, that's planets on there. $2.60. Okay, so it's the future states that were fucking me up. Messing me up. Excuse me. Aquaman #2, future state. I should probably look at... Should probably add future state to that. There we go. $2.60. $3.94. Okay. Ooh. All right. Right there. It needs a press. Nice cardstock. Variant cover. Looks like Jeff Johns, James Tinian. Who doesn't love JT the Fourth right now? He's been hot. He got his autographs on a couple of things. All right, let's take a look. Joker #1. Uh, 22 variants. Joker #1, March of 2021. It's a Frank Quietly cover. Only a $5 book, which is disappointing because that is an amazing cover. There are a couple of really nice covers for this one out there. All right. $5 book, but adding that cover to my personal collection is going to be worth it all just the same. All right. So Superman 21, I picked this one up because it is a variant cover right out of the gate. It's a really nice looking one as well. I've been enjoying Bendis's run on the Superman books. All right, so that's the standard cover. Brian Hitch variant edition, $2 book. That's not disappointing at all. It's a really, really beautiful looking book. And the rest of these all seem to be pretty standard books. All right, so we got Supergirl number 40, standard cover. $6. Okay. JR cover on this one. Action Comics 1022. And again, Bendis. He gets on a book and man, he just doesn't let go. 1022. Not the variant. Superhero of the Year from Entertainment Weekly. $7.65. Okay. And then Justice League Dark 22. Another Tinian book. Non-variant. $8.33. Some color break on those though. So these will all need a press before I can send them to anybody. Certainly none of them are getting graded. That's for darn sure. Even with the press, I doubt any of these books that I've pulled so far tonight. These are the absolute worst condition I've seen these in. I doubt any one of these books could get above a 9. Well, until now. Batman Killing Time. I picked this up. I've already got one in my personal collection. I'm happy to pick up another one. This is a gorgeous cover. Really, really I mean, gorgeous. It's a movie cover, obviously. $6. It's $7 book. $6.90. Tom King Batman. I loved his run. You can say what you want, but Tom King did a really nice job. World of Krypton. Okay. World of Krypton number 1. $3.81. Woohoo! Red Hood Outlaw 45, Philip Tan variant cover. And honestly, this one has got the books that are in the best condition. Red Hood. Let's try putting a colon in there. Okay. $2.75 variant. Awesome. Future State Gotham 1. Another variant cover, it looks like. Number 1. It is a variant cover. And it goes for $4.30. too bad. That's a really nice cover. That should go for more. All right, so there we have it. Obviously did better on the DC books, both in their condition as well as the value, even though I didn't score any major books as I have done in the past. I did not find any of the New York Comic Con Supergirl. I found a couple of those so far. A lot of what's in here is, oh, it's bunk. I'll be happy if I can get $3 per book for the books in this stack on Whatnot. If you go look at my links, you can find if you look at my links below, you can find my Twitch, you can find my Instagram, and you can find my Whatnot down there as well. Once I start selling, I'll be selling under the moniker of Tony_monologues. Tony Monologues. So look me up, follow me there. So when I go live, you can see what I've got to offer. We're going to start with I'm paring down my collection, so it's going to start off with a lot of variants that I've picked up over the years, both through the Walmart packs and from my LGS. We're also going to be looking at, I'm paring down my personal collection. My personal collection goes back to the 80s. A lot of modern, even newer modern stuff. A lot of my collection went the way of the Dodo in '93, but I did hang on to some stuff. But I am still going to pare back on what I have. So, and I've got some books out to CGC for grading that I do intend on selling there on Whatnot as well. So feel free to follow me there. Follow me here. Like, subscribe, do the whole thing, the like, the comment, subscribe, all that happy stuff that we do down at the bottom. And I appreciate you for joining me on this video. Keep a lookout for more comic-related videos in the future. I'm headed to Gen Con, so probably be 2 weeks before I put out another video of this. But you never know. So with that, I thank you. Have a great one.